the history of machine learning. So is it machine learning is invented in the last few years, or it is invented long ago? No. The machine learning is a part of artificial. So what do you mean by the artificial intelligence? The artificial intelligence is, you can say that, the rule-based. It follows some rule. Your machine has to follow some rule. So it don't take any decision. Okay, your machine is not taking any decision in artificial intelligence. It is follow the rules, whatever the rules they are written. So based on the rules, your machine is work. For example, your robot. For example, your any machine. And this artificial intelligence was invented, or this keyword, or you can say that artificial intelligence was started in 1950. So up to the 1950 to 1980, lots of work are done on the artificial intelligence. And in 1980, the new concept is started, that is called the machine learning. And this machine learning is based on some mathematical operation. So you can see that these machine learning algorithms are totally based on the statistics, based on the probability, differentiation. So all these mathematical calculations we are using the machine learning. So the machine learning is more, you like to say that is more based on the mathematics as compared to the artificial intelligence. Why? Because in artificial intelligence, we are using the less minimum mathematics, because it is purely a rule-based. While in a machine learning, we are using the maximum mathematics, statistics, and the probability. And it was invented in 1980s, and it will work up to the 2010. In 2010 onward, a new era is started, that is called the deep learning. So the deep learning is a combination of, you can say that is a combination of artificial intelligence and the machine learning. The basic difference between the machine learning and the deep learning is, I would like to say that the deep learning requires more data, huge amount of data as compared to the machine learning. So this is a journey, you can say that is a journey of artificial intelligence. Well, what is the definition? If you go for the definition of machine learning, so a very popular definition I am taking from the author Samuel. So according to the author Samuel, machine learning algorithms enable the computers to learn from the data and even improve themselves without being explicitly programmed. So very nicely, Samuel has written that machine learning is basically requires the data. So if you have the data, then and then you can apply the machine learning. Otherwise, it is not possible. So for giving the more accuracy, you require the more historical data. Because your machine learning algorithm is learned from the data itself. And even then, they are improve themselves. When for that, you don't want to write any program explicitly. So just you have to write down one program or one algorithm, and once your algorithm is take some data, so based on the data, your algorithm is improve itself. What are the changes they want? It take it itself. Okay, so there is no need to rewrite your program, but at the first time you have to do the proper data. That may be a label data or it may be a non-label data. So the machine learning category of algorithm that allows the software application to become more accurate in predicting the autonomous outcome without being explicitly programmed. So using this ML, your software become more accurate prediction. So for prediction purpose, your algorithm is always, you must require the proper machine learning algorithm. And the basic permission of machine learning is to build the algorithm that can revise the input data and use the statistical analysis to predict an output while updating the output as a new data becomes available. So these are the definition. You can find out this definition is more useful. Now, to understand the basic of machine learning algorithm, so what exactly mean by the how that algorithm is work? So we will see here. So let us consider I have the one picture, or I have the one object. The object having the color red, its size is medium and its weight is 50 grams. So these are the labels, these are the information, these are the attributes, you can say that, about that particular object. So this is one object. I am not saying that it is a mango, or it is a apple, or it is a orange. Okay, I am just saying that it is one of the objects. So this object has the red color, its size is medium and its weight is 50 grams only. So if you say that you can find out some type of object, you can call this as an apple. And what is this? This is a training data that consists an input. Okay, and that input is also called as a feature. These are the feature of object. And the output of your program is nothing but a label. So you are giving the label that this is an apple because its color is red, its size is medium, and its weight is 50 grams. Okay. To more understand how this algorithm is work, let us consider this example. Let us consider I have the one training data, and there is some input, and based on the input data I will give the output. So here I have some label data x1, x2, x3, x4 up to xn, and on the basis of this input data I am giving the output, that is label. So the first step to work the machine learning algorithm, that is train the algorithm. So first of all you want to train the algorithm. The second step is called as a learn algorithm. After the training, your algorithm is get learned, and that learning process is called as a function. So here we are creating a one function. For example, y is equal to fx. So whatever the output is there is nothing but f of x. F of x is function of x. That function is your working of the algorithm. And you predict the y for the new instance using y is equal to f of x. So this is a understanding of algorithm, you can say that. Now let us consider I am taking the input as a height of a person, and the label is you can say that the weight of a person. So based on the height you can predict the weight of person. So let us consider if there is a height is 1 feet, so you can say that the your weight must be in between the 6 to 8. If your height is 2 feet, then your weight must be in between 14 to 16 kg, and so on. And if your height is 5 feet, so your weight is between 65 to 70 kg. If your height is 6 feet, then your weight must be 75 and above. So let us consider this is called as a label output. You are giving the some input, for example, height of a person, and in according to that, you are getting the output, that is a weight of person. So you are predicting the weight. You are not giving the answer. You are just predicting the weight, that if your height is like this, your weight must be like this. Okay. So if your height is 5.5, so your weight may be in between the 68 to 70. So there must be some relationship between the input and the output. and that relation is nothing but the function. So here we are giving the one function that y is equal to f of x. So you are predicting the value of y based on the value of x only. Okay, and that prediction is called as a function. Okay, so this is called as a machine learning algorithm. Now, let us see what are the types of machine learning algorithm. So, the machine learning algorithms are divided into basically the three types. First is called as a supervised learning. Second is called as the unsupervised learning. And the third one is called as a reinforcement learning. So in supervised learning, we already see that there is a classification, then regression. While in a unsupervised learning, there is a clustering, then dimensionality reduction. While in reinforcement learning, you can see that there is some skill acquisition, game of AI, that is all the games that is based on the AI, real-time decision. So these are come under the reinforcement learning. So in the next lecture, we will see in detail what are the types of machine learning algorithms. So the machine learning is roughly divided into the three types. First is called as a supervised learning. Second is called as the unsupervised learning. And the third one is called as a reinforcement learning. So in the next lecture, we will see these various different types of machine learning algorithms.